Welcome to another edition of Dizzarian Plays MMOs. Today I'm in Lord of the Rings Online, one of my favorite games, and we're on my level 52 monk. No, my minstrel. My monk is on WoW. My minstrel is on Lotro. And we're right where we left off. We're here at the Chamber of the Crossroads, so it's a brand new area. We finished up the Silver Tide loads and all of that stuff. So we kind of moved into a new area, and thus there's lots of quests here that we haven't done. One of them being here, Bazi, who has...
We must be cautious.
The book 2
Dwarves have
for
not
Moria.
lived here for long years.
These quests, like this goes up into level 54 and takes you a lot of places. So we're going to be doing the books as we go, instead of doing all of them at once, which is what I like to do and what I was doing previous in the first episodic stuff. But we're not going to do that while we're in Moria. Moria, they get a little more spread out, and it's harder to do them all at the same time. So we'll just have to keep track of them and make sure that we get it right. So let's do Book 2, Chapter 1, New Residents. We have established a presence within Moria and will stage further excursions into the depths from this room, the Chamber of the Crossroads. This once served as a guard room for the watching of the 3 passages just to the south, but has been empty for many long years. Many creatures have thrived in the darkness during the long absence of the dwarves, especially the Greybig. Fierce and loathsome insects spawned from the depth. Seek all varieties of Greybig in the western levels to the south and west of this chamber and eliminate them. They will be the first small step in reclaiming the great delving for my people. There is much to be done before true progress is to be made. Okay, so he wants us to kill bugs. That's epic. All right, here we got Linkmund, who we're supposed to talk to whenever we came to this area. He was our main point of contact.
I doubt that Lord Balin still lives.
Welcome to the Chamber of the Crossroads. We are fairly busy here, and you can no doubt see. Could certainly use your help. Our encampment is vital link in the supply chain between Durin's Threshold and the 21st Hall, far to the east. It is also nearly impossible for anything to get past us here without us spotting them, so it is very important that we not fail to hold this chamber against anything the goblins or orcs can throw at us. If you are of mind to help us out, you should speak with Falstaff, Rink, and Gansi over there. They have some rather important matters that need attending to, or so they tell me. I'm sure I can find something for you to do as well. Okay, so this is, once again, kind of a quest hub. He wants, before we can move on, we have to help these other 3, and then we can come back to him and help him. But he's got a quest of his own.
Many foul things dwell in the depths of the mountains. I fear the orcs will be the least of our troubles.
Stronghold of the goblins. One of my dwarves, Crumb, has discovered a large goblin camp in the westernmost chamber of Durin's Way, which the creatures called Ninknak Faltor in their vile tongue. He has only scouted around the outskirts and has asked for help investigating more closely. I cannot spare any extra men for this, but if you would go and ensure his safety, I would be grateful. You can find him near Ninknak Faltor to the north of here. When you have learned more about this encampment, return to me. Okay, and then here's some of the people that he asked us to help. Rink.
Welcome to khazad-dûm. Stay and speak with me a moment.
The goblins are among the most ancient and bitter rivals of Durin's folk, and yet again they prove to be an obstacle in our path. The chamber to the north has become inhabited by goblins. If we ever hope to reclaim Durin's Way for those who made it great, then we must drive our old foe away. Find the Hall of the High Stair and confront any goblins you may find there. I might have added a few words on there just to make it rhyme a little.
I doubt that Lord Balin still lives.
Forgive me for any rudeness. I am not permitted to leave my post here, but the incessant drums are driving me mad. I've not had any decent sleep since we arrived here. The band of goblins responsible for that den are encamped just north of here in the Hall of the High Stair. Could you do me a favor and silence those drummers? What I would not give just to have one night's peace. I don't blame you, man.
Oh, glorious day!
Oh,
we shall soon restore Moria.
Linkmund sent you to help me? Well, that is most fortuitous timing, good hobbit. I have just the task for one such as yourself. We are running dangerously low on supplies. I was bringing a cart from Durin's Threshold, but we were ambushed outside Manadurul. We were driven back to the reinforcements till reinforcements could arrive, and the goblins made off with our supplies. I would be greatly appreciative if you could hunt down these missing crates, and it will be a lean week indeed before the next shipment otherwise, and we might even be forced to abandon this camp. The goblins fled north toward Mud Mulzarek. Mud Mulzarek. I guess that's how you say it. Alright, and I have gotten caught under the cart. Okay, so I'm going to turn this one off since it's just a hub quest. And we're going to take a look at the map. We can see lots of it's going to be going up into this area here. Dealing with goblins, I think. Goblins and bugs. Summon up our prize tamed goat. Oh, and there's one more quest out here. Let's take a look at this.
Stand and speak with me.
Shattered.
The fate of khazad-dûm hangs in the balance.
Do you see the shattered statue just in the center of the hall, friend Hobbit? According to the records and carvings we have found, it once depicted a brave dwarf by the name of Helgi Gobblebane. The goblins of Moria have been systematically smashing all images they can find of him. I'm not even sure that this isn't the last remnant of his legacy. It was nearly a hole when I first arrived, but just recently a party of goblins reduced the statue to a state in which you now see it. They carried off the pieces, boasting that they would become objects of ridicule in the goblin camps throughout the mines. If you're prepared for a dangerous and noble undertaking, go look closely at the statue's base so that you'll recognize its pieces when you go in seeking them. Okay. Where is the statue? Is that here? Indeed it is. The statue is missing most of the body from the waist up. We can see that here. And we got a goblin already messing with us. Yeah, take that, goblin. Alright. So, as I was saying, you could see we got half a dwarf statue here. Even with his half a sword. And we got more. Die. I guess we're gonna go tell him what we see of the statue, baby.
These halls will be great once more.
So, do you think you can recognize the statue pieces now? If you were to run into them elsewhere, I think the rest are the goblin orc camps throughout khazad-dûm. I would start by heading east to Jazargund. That's the direction in which the goblins who smashed the statues fled. Very well. So we're going to, again, head this way. Had to figure out what actually direction we were going. Well, this is going into the chamber. We're not doing that. We need to go up here. Come around. So if you're watching this, I appreciate you tuning in. These are not the most popular videos I have, but it seems like those of you that watch it are pretty hardcore, and I really do appreciate that. I've stopped monetizing these Lotro videos for that very purpose. No reason for you guys to suffer through the ads. It's not supporting me that much. If you're interested in supporting me, you can check out my Patreon. I'm just asking for $1 or $2 a month. It's not a big deal. And we're going up some massive, massive stairs. Got some cool statues, though. I wonder what he was holding. Probably a light of some sort. And we've got Goblin who's already messing with us. He is one of the ones we need to defeat. As you saw whenever I highlight over him, we got a lot of, what are they called? Deeds. We can see we got some deeds that are going on at the same time. This is complete quest endurance way, so that's definitely what we're doing. But they had other deeds that are doing about goblins. Look, there's some kind of quest up here, so I'm gonna go on up this way. Aha, what is that? A supply crate. Oh yes, so we need supply crates because goblins took them, and the dwarves are gonna be in bad shape if we don't collect them for them. What's that? Ah, more Val Scout. Well, we don't have any quests going on with these guys at the moment, anyway. Now we do. We have a deed bestowed upon us. Ah, what is this?
Balin came,
Come.
but we have heard no word from him.
Linkmud sent you? I welcome your aid. The camp is just around the corner. It is large, but I am not yet sure how large it truly is. Let us find out. So we're going to escort him into the goblin camp. Found this chamber while exploring for the path at the 21st Hall. I worry that goblins inside may assault the chamber at the crossroads. I have discovered Nink. I wish I knew how this. Hey, I will say, I mean, I know this isn't fully voiced, but I wish they did have a lot more voice lines where you can figure out what these names were and stuff. Because so many times I just fail pronouncing like elvish names and goblin names, dwarvish names. Like I just can't do it. I think this room has only flooded recently. I wonder how deep beneath the waters my ancestors dug. Oh, I see. Oh, this is a name. Hogdown. Doubt. This might have been a mistake. What's he doing? Why is it? I don't know what's going on. Now I'm dying. This is not good. I think I'm in trouble. Alright, let's take this guy out, man. Oh my god. Might make it through if the stun doesn't screw me. That's right. Very awesome. We did it. Did we loot anything awesome? Look at this. See, Shoes of Fleetness. Those are decent. Mithril flakes. Not bad. A little bit of a strenuous fight, though. Really thought I would die on that. Leveled up my 2 legendary items. That's awesome. We're up to 24. I'm going to have to reforge these soon. We cannot push any further. The fortifications grow stronger, and there are too many in their numbers. Let us return to the chamber of the crossroads and report in. Okay. getting the heck far out of here because it's getting too thick. But we got other things to do. Munmulzarak. Like every little area has its own name. And it probably has to do with when the dwarves actually dug out the areas while in Moria. Ooh, there's quite a big statue, right? Got more crates laying around. We need to find these drums. Yeah, so we got a Warg Slayer, but we don't have to get that one. You know, I haven't mentioned it for a while. Actually, I've enjoyed playing this Minstrel. It's been a pretty good class. You know, I've been soloing for the most part, and yeah, it's played really well. I was surprised. A little worried about playing a Minstrel solo, but it's worked out. Of course, many people said that it would. I just didn't know for sure. Before this, I'd played a Lore Master and Bjorn. Not a Lore Master. The Rune Keeper. That's what it was. Rune Keepers. So I think we got to take a left here. I've discovered the Hall of the High Stair. Ooh, that is a high stair. And now we can see some of the drums that are keeping them awake at night. That's it. Doesn't look like it did anything. Yeah, that's not cool. I wish it would have done something. And I'm doing mostly uninterrupted plays here while I'm doing this now. I used to pause a lot. But I think a lot of people like the more casual play. Not so frantic, seeing all of the action. So we're just going to keep doing that. So it's what I like. So it's what I'm going to do. Just like that. Get some more drums. We 4 more drums. 5 more goblins.
Die! Die!
Die. That noise is my dog digging in a chair, trying to figure out where he's going to sleep. He's funny like that. Wow, that got burned fast. Two more to go. just jumped right on top of it. And there's one more over there. Let's see. Boom. Last one of those. The last drum. We are out of this area, I think. Yeah, okay. Let's jump on our goat. Since we can't have horses in Morias, we have to have goats. Like they got little lights on them. Of course, we haven't found any of the statue parts that he was talking about. I don't know where those are. Several turn-ins, so let's take this.
Greetings, friend. Are you
Gangster.
lost?
Gangsy. This camp is of great importance to our expedition. From here, we can take it and keep an eye on anything that tries to move between Durin's Way and the Great Delving in the south. Without these supplies, we might have been forced to abandon the vital watch post. Yeah, we don't want that. That's a reputation.
It is said that Durin's Bane dwells here, though we have not seen it.
Thank you for your help. I am very much looking forward to taking my nap in a while. It may seem like such a small thing, but the better rested we are when the battle is joined, the more favorable toward us it will go. Indeed, I get it, man. You don't have to act like it's not a big deal. It is.
The Lords of Moria have returned!
You have dealt a blow to the goblins laying hold in the hall, and this is a welcome first step in taking back the high stair. We must continue to be vigilant against the goblins, for they will not easily retreat, and I am most thankful for your help. You have given me great hope. Oh, we're going to get some more legendary experience. Stronghold of goblins.
If it were not for the prospect of finding Mithril, I would not have come here.
So the camp was larger than Crumb first thought. It is good to know more about it. Fortunately, it lies off the main road to Dizzarian, and we can, for the most part, avoid it.
If it were not for the prospect of finding Mithril, I would not have come here.
Thank you for helping us out. Now that we are settled in this chamber, we can see some other pressing matters.
If we drive the orcs from khazad-dûm, will it be enough?
Will it be enough? Durin's Way is home to precious few of the artifacts of our ancestors, many of which have been lost or destroyed by the goblins. Listine has been searching for these artifacts throughout Durin's Way in the hopes of preserving the history of our craft. Take this message to him. It reveals the last known location of such an artifact, and I'm sure he will be thankful for it. Okay. He's got another quest here. Let's see what he has. Mapping the winding.
If we are to find Mithril in khazad-dûm, we will first have to deal with the orcs.
There are few places in the world as large and mystifying as khazad-dûm. With its wide chasms and twisting paths, it is easy to become disoriented. Because of this, I have been working hard on obtaining detailed maps of each hall and pathways we secure. Directly to the east, you will find a passage known as the Winding Way. I had a beautiful map detailing each section of the path, stretching all the way to the 21st hall. But some of its careless guards here place their mugs of ale and various other liquids directly on top of it. They have utterly ruined it. I need a replacement, and it must be accurate. Would you take this parchment and detail a new map for me? Sure. Sure. We can do that. Oh, who's this dude? Ramby.
Perhaps soon we will toast our victory against the orcs of Moria.
Something has been stirring up the bats since we arrived. At first, I thought it was those goblins, but I spotted something else the other day. It looked a bit like one of those Mervel, but different in some way. I say we find what it was and deal with those bats while we're at it. There are small outposts north of here in the Door of the Clouds, near the entrance of Ziggerzickle. Zirak Ziggle. Go there and speak with Callum to find out what they know of the bats. Okay. And I think that's it. Did I ever hit the waystone here? I don't think I did. Yeah, because I don't need the deep descent. Okay. So, we're going to do this mapping. Listine is at the entrance, and yeah, so there's like, I think, yeah, here's the Zirak Ziggle is right there. This guy's sitting over here, so I think we're going to do this winding way, which takes us into the 21st hall. I wonder if we should do this first. They kind of split us up here. I think we're going to do this winding way. Good grief. Just knocked me off my horse. Don't know if this is the right way or not. Looks like it. Looks like part of the winding passage. I have found a good section to draw on the parchment. Okay. So why do you need a map if it's just a singular hallway? I don't know. Stairway to nothing. That's awesome. Must have been more going on down here than we can see. June Dulbob. June Dulbob. Make sure I passed it. Here we are. It is a long, winding passage. Not much going on in this hallway for sure. I guess it's kind of good since it's long. It would be a kind of a pain to just keep fighting all the way. Look at this. I've found a good section to draw on the parchment. And there's some people here. What are they doing here in the middle of the hallway, doing nothing? Let's see. Mekeb Ferric, which apparently is some kind of dungeon.
Stand and speak with me. The
These are
fate of
solo
khazad-dûm
dungeons.
hangs in the balance.
Level 57. So probably not going to do those, right?
If we are to find Minstrel in
That was
khazad-dûm,
53.
we will first have to deal with the orcs.
Greetings, traveler. I am Derry of the Iron Garrisons. I have been sent here to evaluate the state of the library of Mekeb Fahem and recover any lost knowledge that may yet be found there. I've had difficulty setting foot within the library, however. Something inside is organizing or influencing the rest. It is a leadership is broken. The rest of these within should fall easily afterward. Go enter Mekeb Fahem and confront whatever passes for a leader inside. I don't care how you do it, short of setting the place ablaze. All right, let's go ahead and do this. I think we can do this in a given amount of time. Resource cache. I don't know what that is. bookend. Right? I'm pretty sure this was a solo quest.
A rich history. Their scholars worked diligently, transcribing plans, tactics, and epic stories to parchment so that they might remember the past.
Take screenshot. That's pretty cool. This is cool looking. You have entered the library. The noises suggest something else is in here with you. Dum dum dum. Goblin Raider. Wow, look at that geode. That's awesome. Take screenshot. Take screenshot. That's really cool. You can see we got all sorts of books and stuff in here. Is there anything else over here? No. Okay. Well, it does look like you can go on up. We're going to go down this side passage, though, and see what happens. Raider, ransacker. Doesn't look like there's any reason to do that, though. These aren't the leaders, so we're not gonna mess with them. We're gonna go on upstairs. I bet there's another room upstairs that we need to find the leader in. Goes even further up. Let's check this end. Ransacker, raider. Raider, ransacker. Raider, ransacker. Yeah, I don't think. We're gonna go on up again. Those just look like distractions to me. Oh. Let's take a look at him. He ugly. I know there's another goblin up here, so I'm wandering around. Once again, we're gonna just keep going up. You proceed deeper into Make Farum, and the light at the entrance fades as you something. Dang it. Okay. So this is definitely different. Anytime you're in Lotra, you kind of have to take a look around. You can see that we got some desks with some books and some Elvish up there. I think that's Elvish. Raider. Raider. Ransacker. Come on, man. What the heck? I guess he's dead. Well. It's not the leader either. Just trying to get them to get closer to each other. That's where AoEs would work. Okay. So we gotta be getting close here, right? You near the end of it, and a twinge of dread gnaws at the back of your mind. Got all sorts of bats and stuff up here. Let's go over this direction. Raider. I'm gonna turn on names. That way I can kind of. Aha, harassing. Okay. Aha, that's the overseer right there. This guy right here is what we're after. And AoE knocked out all of those bats. That's awesome. Did it. Did it, done. Alright, so I guess we just walk our happy butts out of here. We are on a timer. Would be nice if we could just get on down, but oh well. It shouldn't take us long. I'll go ahead and pause it. Okay. So that was a pretty quick little quest. That's good. Quick dungeon, as long as you don't do too much of the side stuff.
These halls will be great once
We'll
more.
get some token to giving out the test. And we can see
The
by
time has
doing
come
that,
to drive forth the orcs from
we
our
can get
kingdom.
some legendary item experience. And of course, there's different ones here. Like these take 3, 12, 6. And then you can also get some. I think you can even get an iron key, which, if you like open loot chests, that's fine. We're going to go ahead and borrow that because I'm probably not going to do more of those. So we'll just do that. And yep, it's on a cooldown. This one again
Stand
was
and
too
speak with
much,
me.
so we're not going to
The
do
fate
that.
of khazad-dûm hangs in the balance.
We're going to keep on with our quest down the winding passage. You can see we got a little ways to go here. Tunnel rat. Moria is just pretty dang cool. The 21st Hall, which we're getting close to, is the main hub of Moria. So once we get there, there's a bartering, an auction house, legendary items, stuff. I mean, like, everything you need is there at the 21st Hall. So I'd say it's kind of the halfway point through Moria, but not quite. We've got a lot of story to go. We found a good section to draw in the apartment. Like, we haven't really got into the meat of the quest line here yet. Oh, come on. There we go. Ziggy La Knob. And here it comes. Now entering the 21st hall. You have good section to draw on the portrait. Rawr. See, it's quite glorious. Very big. You'll remember this from the movies if you watch them. Except now the dwarves have started repairing and taking it over. You can see there's lots of quests around. Getting some lag. Some trainers. Let's tag the stable master here.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Yes, yes they must. Tag the millstone. Let's see. Durin's Way. I want the crossroads and I want Dolan View. Okay. I thought that's what it was. I just was for sure. Yeah, Durin's Threshold we don't need. Yes. Alright. Now I need to... I should have... Somewhere I need to draw right here. Right here. There. And need... Okay, so I'm going to have to go back to the Chamber of Crossroads to do that. So let's go ahead. Let's do that. Since I've got... I can come back here later. We won't pick up any quest here yet. Because there's tons of them, and it's just going to be too much once we get in here. So I want to do this, and then I want to go up to the other area where he was talking. The zigzag zung place.
The shadow of Mordor will not
You
long
drew
fill
this?
the holes
Why,
of
this is
khazad-dûm.
even better than the original. I appreciate the detail you put in. And if you not consider it a career in map making, whenever I travel the winding way, I will think of you. You have my many thanks. Adding words. All right, so we're going to go and find listing at the entrance of Zerek Ziggle. Now friends with the Iron Garrison. Another person in here. There's a few people in Lotro. There should be more people in Lotro. It's such a great game. Like what got me to play it today, I saw, I think even on my Facebook feed, like I saw Lotro was going live with playthrough videos, and I was just like, oh yeah, I want to play some Lotro. Ah, jerk. That's what you get, knocking me off my goat. So we haven't been up in this area yet. Duran's Crossing. Here we go. Aha! We even have Stable Master here.
The House of Durin will live forever!
Garazongund. Where this is not Zarek Ziggle. So Zarek Ziggle is outside of Moria. In fact, I'll show you real quick. If I remember right. Yeah. So you can see we're up on peaks and everything else. So it's like another entrance, except this one's inaccessible. So there's going to be some quests that lead us out into that area, but not at the moment. All right, current quest, Scrap of Shadows.
These halls will be great once more.
Ramby sent you to find out about the increase in bat activity? Yes, we have noticed this as well. The bats seem to dwell in a cave a bit south and east of here. I'm unsure what has roused them, but I would imagine that it might be found within that cave. Hunt as many of those winged menaces as you can while you are here. And listing message.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our
a
kingdom.
message. I was not expecting any message. What is this about? You deliver the message and listing looks it over. This artifact was not far from here at all. This is wonderful news. With this information, I may be able to preserve another once lost artifact. All right, you can see we've got several quests here. At least 3. At least. So we're probably going to do that on the next episode. I don't see why not. We should do this and then maybe head to the 21st Hall afterwards. You can see that's the cave that he was talking about. I don't think I'm ready to do that one yet. Because if I remember right, there's even more inside of there. So just tons and tons of quests in Moria. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. I hope you're enjoying this. If you are, make sure you hit that like button. Leave any comments you may have and let me know that you're enjoying this. I really do appreciate the comments and the viewership on these videos. It means a lot to me. And if you haven't yet, make sure you're subscribed. I mean, I'm always going to probably put out Lotro videos because it is one of my favorite games. Of course, I said that with every quest and I quit, but still. For the foreseeable future, I'm going to be putting out Lotro videos, so make sure you're subscribed. Hit the notification bell and you can get notified whenever I get these. So, until next time.